Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we have a chance to check kit from Tamiya. But first, as usual, let me invite you to check full video review with another Tamiya kit which you can find here on our YouTube channel. And of course don't forget to visit our website here, where you will be able to find full review article with this kit with detailed photos and text in English and Russian. As for today's subject, this is a new tuned M10 US Tank Destroyer from Tamiya. As you can see, it's mid-production version, so we can expect some other versions later. Of course, it's a 1/35 scale kit. As you can see, we have here a short list of the features and here as well. So it's detailed static display model. There are 3 figurines included, 2 marking options, and some interior detailing included as well. As you can see, box is not that big. Surprisingly, here you can see comparison with my hand. We have this nice box art on the front, then we have one of the marking options shown on one of the box sides. Here we have some information in Japanese and 3 figurines shown in their, let's say, painted and finished condition. This is a top opening box. And inside we find carefully packed sprues. Each sprue, as you can see, is packed into the separate plastic bags. These are those typical Tamiya soft plastic bags. So let's start from the top and check this one. As you can see, sprue, not the sprue, but plastic bag is not sealed. It's closed with help of paper clips. So just give me a second to open it. Actually, that's not quite smart system, I would say, because you have those dangerous metal pieces which can be even painful to remove from the bag. So on this sprue we have mix of parts, mix of different parts. Here you can see them. I'll zoom camera in a moment. Now let's check it closer. First and the most noticeable element is this one, is a one-piece main gun barrel, and as you can see it looks quite nice. It has only 3 attachment points, so with careful removal you can get a nice result. And of course it's better than 2-piece assemblies which we can see on competitors' model kits. Then we have some figurine parts. They're placed here. As you can see, they have some even minor accessories. For example, here we have nice machine gun. I will zoom camera so that you can see it closer. Here you can see it. Parts division is quite typical. We have separate hands, legs, and even helmets are molded separately. We have here a nice binocular. Then here we have some parts for the main gun. Again, molding quality is really impressive. And here we have main gun mask and counterweights for the turret. Again, quality is very nice, and just to note that this is a final production sample, not the test samples as in other reviews, so you see what you will actually get in your kit. And I can say that this is quite good quality, especially for such reasonable price, because I was quite surprised to see such price level for this kit. I was actually expecting more, to be honest. Here we have another plastic sprue. Here the most obvious parts are these ones. These should be used for the turret. Also we have some hull internal elements. Here is the rear part with radiators. Here is the bottom hull part. And again, everything is molded nicely. Inside there are special position pins, I would say slots for internal elements. And of course these 2 halves will have to be joined together in order to get a nice result. Next we have several small sprues. Here you can see them. Just give me a second again to open them. One, as you saw, is molded out of green plastic and dedicated to machine gun. Machine gun is actually also quite nicely replicated in this kit, and I would say it's similar to the previous M4 kit which we saw before. And that should be considered as an advantage, because this kit featured very nice replica of the machine gun. Here you can see it. I'll zoom the camera in a moment. and now you can see it closer. So as you can see, it should be assembled out of several parts, and of course with careful painting you will get a nice result, especially when it will be combined with some of figurines, if you will be able to do so. Next we have transparent sprue. This one is molded and in excellent quality of course as well. And here we have nice addition to the figurines, these googles, which are actually transparent, and they should look nice on the finished figurines. I mean, not every manufacturer includes such an element to their kits. Next we have, I would say not the main disappointment, but how to say it, I mean, we are used to see in modern kits separate track links plastic parts, and here we have vinyl parts. These look more or less nice. As you can see, they're of course flexible, they feature very nice detailing outside, and I hope they will be easy to work with and to weather. We will see it in our build project, I hope. But of course I would prefer to see separate track links in the model, so I would consider it as a disadvantage in the modern kit. I mean, not everyone prefers vinyl tracks. But of course you can also understand that it might influence the price, which is already not that low, but as I said before, it's reasonable for Tamiya. Next we have separately packed top hull part. This one is molded as a one-piece element. As you can see, engine cover is molded shut, but we have some separate hatches here and special attachment points for the external armor. Everything looks nice, and of course the rear plate will have to be attached separately. Inside there is almost nothing, because there is no interior detailing in this kit. I mean, no extensive interior detailing, let's say. So if you are after such kit, it's better to check version from Academy, quite an old kit which can't compete in molding quality and detailing with this one, but it features some interior in the box. Next plastic sprue, as you can see, is quite big, and here we have parts for lower hull half. Just give me a second to open it. Here it is. And also we have here a small sprue attached. As you can see, it's attached like this with frontal section, let's say glacis plate for the hull. Here we have side panels for the lower hull half. Here we have separately molded hatches, which you saw on the top hull half. Here we have some Pioneer tools. These are molded nicely again, and of course they will benefit from careful painting. Here you can see them all. Next we have more plastic sprues. These are packed like this, and I'm a bit confused how many plastic sprues are packed there, because it's quite unusual for Tamiya to see several plastic sprues packed together into one plastic bag. So it's something special in a bad sense, let's say, because usually Tamiya packs everything separately. Nevertheless, those plastic sprues carry, just give me a second, carry suspension parts. Here you can see them. Some of the parts will be used for the turret. For example, here you can see this nice toothed ring. Note that each bogie should be assembled out of several separate parts. Of course you will have to paint wheels before installation. I mean, I would rather paint them. And note here a lot of small parts for extra detailing. And here you have another plastic sprue with the same set of parts, which should be used for the same purposes. Also inside back we have thread. Here you can see it. This one should be used for towing cable on the model. And of course, traditionally for Tamiya we have vinyl polycaps. Here you can see them, two types. This should be used for the wheels, obviously, in order to get removable drive sprockets, so that you can easily install vinyl tracks onto your model. And last but not the least is a plastic bag with decals. So just give me a second to open it too. Actually, I'm wondering when Tamiya will start to pack more than two two marking options, because it's quite easy to have more than one marking or two marking options, and still they don't do it. Here you can see decal sheet. There is no mention where it was printed, but printing quality is very nice. I will zoom the camera so that you can see it. And I hope application won't be problematic on this model. Next we have several items left on the bottom of the box. First one is a background information brochure. I will zoom out the camera so that you can see it. As you can see, we have here a short history note about real vehicle. It's provided in English, German, Japanese and even French languages. Here you can see a short scheme of the vehicle. And of course assembly manual, which is quite typical for Tamiya. Here you can see this brochure. I mean, it's easily recognizable. Assembly process starts from the lower hull half. Then we continue with tracks and suspension. Then we attach some parts for the top hull half. And as you can see, in total you will have to perform 33 steps in order to get this vehicle done. And here we have marking options. Here is one, and here is the second one. This one looks more interesting, I would say, so it's better to replicate this one. And of course here we have some advices on the painting and decals application. So that's all for this video review. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course I will be happy to hear your opinion in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and share with your friends, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel, visit our website and follow us. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video review as usual. Bye!